To me, love of learning means the continued process of understanding life or the specific area that you are interested in.
Phi Kappa Phi transcends disciplines, it transcends individual interests, and it provides that opportunity for each Phi Kappa Phi member.
What sets Phi Kappa Phi apart from other honor societies is our awards and grants program. We will be in the next biennium awarding $1.4 million in our various programs.
I joined Phi Kappa Phi because I knew that it would provide access to me to avenues to pursue what I'm interested in, namely human rights law, that I would not otherwise have access to.
Whenever we apply for residency, if you have what's called AOA on your resume, that's like a really big deal. And I knew that for me, undergrad applying to medical school, having Phi Kappa Phi would speak the same volumes to them.
The Phi Kappa Phi grant was very helpful whenever I decided to study abroad, and I was able to go to London and explore the educational setting there. Going overseas is challenging for a college student, let alone just someone from my particular background of being an African American woman, and having that financially secure piece to be able to explore really just eased my mind and let me know that this opportunity is available for me as well.
I was looking for some funding for a trip to the National Communication Association conference, which is the most prestigious conference in the communication field. So I applied for the Love of Learning Award.
My parents are immigrants from Mexico. I'm from a low-income family household, and my parents never had much familiarity with higher education, but I always knew that that was going to be what got me access to the social mobility both my family and I needed, and also a way for me to contribute to the community of people, and youth in particular, who are still living the lives that I once lived as a child.
30% of our students are initiated as graduate students, and previously we had no programs that would really support their graduate study. So it seemed obvious to us that a dissertation fellowship would provide the kind of support to graduate students that would help them get to the finish line for their PhDs or other doctoral programs.
Law school in general is extremely expensive, especially at a school like Columbia, and any chance that you get to reduce the amount of debt you have will enable you to pursue whatever career you want after graduation. So I know that once I graduate from Columbia, I'll be able to go into a career of public interest law, work in human rights law, hopefully at the UN one day, without having to worry about paying back the amount of debt that I would otherwise have.
The huge burden that future doctors take on in medical school is a really big hindrance to them opening up practices. And so the fact that I was able to get this fellowship is going to help mitigate the cost of me to be able to actually go and pay back my debts and be able to be more successful as a doctor.
When I found out that I was one of the recipients, I was very happy, and I was able to attend that conference for the first time and present my research.
Because of the funding that I received, I'm able to offer my time to organizations in New York City that work with unaccompanied child migrants who don't have legal representation in court and are looking to access citizenship in this country.
I'm most proud that I can enable students to get that jump start on the graduate education, to hit the ground running and make a difference in their tomorrow.
One of the things that I love the most about being an officer in Phi Kappa Phi is the opportunity to celebrate student achievements at the induction. And those opportunities for students to be recognized for their achievements and to see them recognized not only as part of the Phi Kappa Phi community, but as part of their family communities and their towns has been really, really wonderful.
Our initiation ceremony is pretty historical since we did start in 1956, and a lot of the ceremony and the actions during the ceremony are things that have been going on for 60 years.
When I think about my fond memories of Phi Kappa Phi, it's my current memories of working with the chapter right now and supporting the chapter and our new initiates and making a difference in our community.
Best part of Phi Kappa Phi is, for me, the opportunity to build community and to create community around the idea of academic achievement and excellence and lifelong curiosity.
In order to raise our voice and presence in the national conversation on higher education, we thought, why not do what we do best, which is awards, and provide one to an institution for excellence. And that was the birth of the Innovation Award.
Service learning has been a very effective way to connect education in its traditional form with real issues within society.
Taylor offers a wide array of opportunities to learn about social innovation. I think that makes it unique in higher education. Being that the focus of the competition was innovation and transformative change, we thought that Taylor was the best fit. You know, we know it's a very prestigious competition. You know, it was very competitive, so that always makes you feel good.
We are absolutely delighted with the recognition, and we also think that in some ways it helps us to explain what we're trying to do to other universities and really other communities that can connect up educational institutions with real challenges within society.
There is an attitude, a love of learning that we are trying to foster so that it's a continual, lifelong event, not something that one can attain and forget, but it's just a continual striving. We must educate,
Innovate.
Elevate.
Let the love of learning rule humanity.
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 Let the love of learning rule humanity.